Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be a good one. So many of you guys have been requesting for me to do my Recuerdo makeup collection because I've been doing my makeup since I was 15, okay, because that was when my mom let me. You know, señoras be like, tienes que tener 15 años to wear makeup. That was my mom. So shout out to all the bitches who couldn't wear makeup until they were 15. So earlier I was like organizing my makeup, and then I came across a few products that my ex-boyfriend and then like an ex-fuckboy that I used to fuck with, I've been keeping the makeup. Like, the relationship didn't work, but that's cool. I'm gonna keep my makeup. I pretty much have makeup from, yeah, when I was 15. So if you guys want to see my Recuerdo makeup collection, please keep on watching. So this is where I keep all of my makeup, and my Recuerdo makeup lies in between here. I mean, it just depends. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start from the bottom up. So that way I can just pretty much tell you guys the stories behind a lot of my makeup that I own. Oh no, all of that stuff is like brand new stuff. So this is like old. Not old, but I wouldn't consider it to be a part of my Recuerdo collection. Oh my god, look at these were Annie's first lash collab from like years ago, and I kept the little box because I just thought it was so cute. I remember at the time when she came out with these, I wasn't wearing really extravagant lashes like these, but I kept it as like a little recuerdo moment. Obvio, no? Así se llama el video. But shout out to Annette69 boss bitch over here with her pearl lash collab. Come through. Oh, look, okay. So this palette right here, mira, it looks all pobrecita now. It's all old. I still have it because this was a palette that I actually bought when I was working at Sally's. So I'm so sad because they discontinued this palette, and this is called Music City. This is what the palette looks like right here. For those of you guys who used to watch my makeup tutorials from years ago, I actually featured this in one of my makeup tutorials. So if you guys can guess which makeup tutorial it was, comment down below. I want to know who's been fucking with me from back in the day, babe. And you know what's crazy is that this palette was one of the most pigmented palettes that I've ever had in my life. And I actually bought one for my sister at this time. I want to say that I was like 19 years old because I started working at Sally's when I graduated high school. So right after high school, me puse a trabajar. You know, I had to make my little coins to be able to buy more makeup. But y'all, like, this shit is still so pigmented, y'all. Like, can you see that? Look at the pigment on these shadows. Like, trip out. Even my sister's like, dude, honestly, those were one of the best eyeshadow palettes that like I've ever used, especially compared to a lot of palettes now. Yeah, this is so pigmented. The name of the company actually scratched off, so unfortunately I won't be able to let you guys know what company it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Real Colors, because I know that they actually still carry Real Colors at Sally Beauty Supply. But I know for sure they discontinued this palette because I actually went like a year after I had the palette to see if I could purchase the other ones, because they had different colored ones too, and they didn't have them anymore. So that's my first Recuerdo piece. Let's see, in here we actually have a Elle by Lavish eyeshadow, and this was actually a salon that I started working at. I wonder if I was working at Sally's at the time, or it was even before I started working at Sally's. So I was doing makeup there on clients and things like that. So it was like a huge opportunity for me at that time. If you guys actually scroll down on my Instagram, all the way down, you'll find a picture of me in a mirror, and I think I was wearing like a high bun right here with a black shirt and then some shorts. I don't know, I had got them from Forever 21. I just remember because it was such a really important time for me at that time, and I just felt so cool because I actually was considered a makeup artist, and I was like gonna work on people other than my mom or my tia. This was my favorite lip gloss back in the day. This was one by Palladio, and they actually still do carry these at Sally Beauty Supply. This is the one that I used to wear with Strip Down and Honey Love all the time, y'all. Like, when I would go and hang out with guys, or I would go on dick appointments, this is the lip gloss that I used to wear. It's pretty much almost empty, but it's so cute, and it still smells like it still works. And this is in the color Pearly Pink. Shout out to Palladio right here. Okay, so the next product is this MAC pigment right here. I remember at this time there wasn't that many bright colored lipsticks, so what I would do with this is I would use a NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and then put this on top of it because blue lipsticks back in the day didn't exist. And I remember I told this fuckboy that I was fucking with at the time, I was like, hey, like, can you go buy me something, because he said it was at the mall. And I told him to buy it for me, and he did. I only own a few MAC pigments, but I decided to keep it just because one day I'm able to tell the story, y'all. Like, isn't that so funny? Like, why do I keep this? This is how you guys know that I'm a fucking hoarder and I have problems. Oh my god, this was actually a palette that one of my followers actually bought me. During this time, I used to do one-on-one makeup classes when I was living in Riverside. I hope that she still fucks with me, because you know, a lot of the times, like, people who used to like me back then don't like me now. So I really hope that you are still following me, girl. I don't remember your name, but she came over to my house and she bought me this palette, so I kept it forever. I was like, wow, like, you bought me this? And she's like, yeah. Oh, how cute. It was an Urban Decay palette. I think I only used it a few times because I always stick to browns and neutrals. And the next product is this Naked 2 palette right here. This one actually my ex-boyfriend bought for me, and I feel like this is special to me because back in the day, Urban Decay Naked palettes were the shit. Like, if you had an Urban Decay Naked palette, you were that bitch, straight up, because they used to sell out all the time. I'm so sad because Urban Decay actually discontinued their Naked palette, and I'm sad about it. I don't know if they just did that to try to make sales and then it's gonna come back again, or maybe they're gonna do a new one. I don't know. But yeah, I used to use this all the time. Like, I hit pan on these two shadows right here. This one disappeared, but yeah, the Naked palettes are really nice palettes. I really love them. Honestly, I haven't picked them up recently because there's so much new product out there now that it's just kind of like, wait. Okay, let me see if I can find more pieces. Oh my god, okay, I guess you can say that this is a Recuerdo palette as well. So this was the Anastasia contour kit. I remember when I went, it was like my very first Fame Expo or IMATS that I went to, and it's so funny because I was like fangirling over Desi and Shayla. Isn't that so funny how I used to like fangirl? So this was the very first contour kit that Anastasia launched, and during this time it was the only contour kit ever on the market, which is why they went so big. I didn't have money back in the day like that, so every penny counted whenever I bought my own makeup and stuff like that, because my parents didn't make money like that to be like, oh, then te voy a dar $100 to go buy makeup. So y'all, like, I used to sell chocolate covered strawberries, and anything that I would make on the side I would use to buy makeup. So shout out to Anastasia for the contour kit. Now they just come out with a bunch of shit now, so it's just the makeup industry is not like how it was back in the day. Let's go ahead and count how many times I say back in the day, and if you guys count it, you have to take a shot every single time that I say it. My next Recuerdo piece is this Milani eyeshadow. Oh my god, this is Milani vintage right here. This was actually my mom's. I used to look through her makeup, and this was during the time that I wanted to start wearing makeup. Oh, it's broken. So I think that I got this from her makeup bag, and I was just like, well, I can wear makeup now, so I can wear your makeup. So this is in the palette called Touch of Brown. It's a cute palette. You know what? I'm starting to remember. I think I bought this when I was working at the swap meet at the time, because right here has like a price right here. So it might not have been for my mom's makeup, but I remember I used to buy makeup from the swap meet because when I was working there, I was actually at the one off of Van Buren. I used to work there for a few years selling tejanas. And when I would go on my break, sometimes he would pay me when I would go on my break, because I would go around, and then there was this puesto that would post up right there, and they would have drugstore makeup and all of that stuff. So I'm thinking that's where I got it. But I remember one time I had one from my mom, but I don't know if that's the one, but I'm pretty sure it was from the swap meet. Oh my god, I have lipsticks here too. Okay, so these three lipsticks right here, let me start off with this one. So this was back when I was balling on a budget, and this was my favorite go-to lipstick ever. This is in the color called Veridol, and this is by Wet n Wild. because you guys, I did not have money and I just had to like work with what I had. Ballin' on a budget, bitch. And this is my favorite lipstick to throw on. It is in the color Barrel. I don't know if I've already said that, but mira, bien cute. And then these next two lipsticks, I remember I was working at Sally's at this time, and then MAC lipsticks or MAC collections were like the only collections that would come out, and everybody would be so fucking hype, including myself. Anytime MAC came out with the collection, bitch, I was always on it. I would tell my boyfriend like, hey, like there's gonna be a new collection, and he'll be like, what do you want? And then he'll go like buy whatever it is that I wanted. But these two I did actually buy with my own Sally's check. So this is like a little orange color. It was from a fall collection. It still smells good, like it works. And then this is like a burnt kind of, oh, like how I did on top. I don't know why I'm swatching them. Not like I'm gonna wear them or anything, but I don't know, I just wanted to share with you guys the colors, because back then when I used to buy lipsticks, I would always make sure that I would buy a lipstick that I didn't have in my collection, so that way I would get my money's worth and not buy multiple things that I already have at home, you know? This next lipstick is a Revlon lipstick right here, and these were called lip butters, and these were like popping. If you had the lip butters, wow. Doesn't smell like anything. I remember I told my mom that I wanted to pick these up at the drugstore, and then we went to, I don't remember if it was CVS or Rite Aid, and she also picked herself up one too. Oh, like me and my mom used to go shopping. We don't really do that anymore like that, because you know, I'm grown already. I mean, not that I don't want to go shopping with her, but you know what I mean. Like, it's always different when you're living at home and then your mom's like, vamos a las compras, and then you guys go to Ross or whatever store, you know. But let me look in the other drawers, because you know, I don't know if I have that many. Oh my god, you guys, this was like my Ride or Die palette from back in the day. It is all beat up. If you guys went to high school with me, this was the eyeshadow palette that I wore every single day to high school. I think this is the Queen Recuerdo palette, because this is like an old ass MAC collection piece, and one of my cousins, her next door neighbor, used to work at MAC. I think she was like a manager or something, so she would always have a bunch of makeup, and then she would sell it like on the side. So then my cousin hit me up and was like, hey girl, like I don't remember the girl's name, but she was like, she has a bag full of MAC makeup, and everybody knows that I was obsessed with makeup. So shout out to my cousin Ceci, and also my cousin Patty, because they would always fucking give me makeup, and they would let me do their makeup. So you guys are real ones. She was like, come through because they're selling palettes. So I told my dad, like, Dad, can you take me to go buy makeup? And then I did, and I was just so excited. That was where I bought my first 224 MAC brush, because she did have a brush right there. And then this palette, I also wore this palette throughout college as well. So cute. This is literally like, this is my baby right here. Oh my god, I also have another Sally's eyeshadow right here. These are so cute, from Sally's Beauty Supply. Oh my god, and guess what? So Sally's hit me up and they said that they wanted to send me a care package, and they did. And tell me why, when I opened it, I almost started crying. Like, what the fuck, y'all? I'm not emotional like that, you know? And I almost started crying, which was weird to me, but I just think it was kind of me just being thankful, you know? Me being thankful and grateful, you know? So this is in the color Wine, and they have little eyeshadows right there, like when you're about to check out. Is it focusing? Okay, I think it's focused now. And it's like a really pretty color. When I would work there, I used to just look around the store and just buy shit con mi little chequecito. And then this eyeshadow right here, my cousin Ceci bought this for me when I was a freshman. I remember she came over and she bought me 2 MAC blushes, which I still have. I still have those blushes and I still wear them. She bought me 2 eyeshadows. So this is one by Bobbi Brown. Shout out to Ceci if you're watching. You made it to my Recuerdo makeup collection. Let's see what else I got here. This is all new stuff. Oh my god, look at for my merch line. If you guys want me to drop more stuff, let me know. Where's my first Naked palette? And trip out, I actually have my lipstick that I wore for my quinceañera. I just have to look for it. Oh, don't tell me that that's it for the Recuerdo makeup. I think it is, y'all. Yeah, because everything else is brand new stuff. But let me look for my quinceañera makeup. My quinceañera makeup. A ver, quinceañera. Honestly, I couldn't find it. I looked through the drawers and I just have so many MAC lipsticks. I had told Emmanuel to watch Manny so I can film this video. Anyways, I looked through all of the lipsticks and you guys, I have too many MAC lipsticks. So since I have too many MAC lipsticks, there's too many to look through one by one by one by one. But maybe I should do a MAC lipstick collection because I am a MAC lipstick collector. I never get rid of none of my MAC lipsticks. That's just one thing that I don't do. I don't think I've ever given them away because I love MAC and I grew up with MAC. Oh my god, I feel like I'm doing an interview for MAC. I actually did apply for MAC, I want to say like a good 4 times, and I was denied every time. And I remember one time I had an interview and I cried in the interview when there was like 25 females in the fucking room and my little bitch ass was crying. So fucking embarrassing. I mean, it's just funny to look back and be like, damn, I wasn't confident enough to not cry. I mean, not that I'm saying that, oh, crying is a bad thing, but, you know, I don't feel like I would cry at an interview now. That's just kind of me now. But yeah, guys, that completes my Recuerdo makeup collection. Let me know what you think in the comments down below and if I should do a MAC lipstick collection. I thought this video was so cute to film because it just took me back to, you know, when I first started filming videos for you guys, and it's just so surreal to be where I am here today. I want to thank each and every one of you who support me on the daily and who comment good things on my Instagram. Your love doesn't go unnoticed because when I'm sad and everything and I see your guys' comments, like, it just makes my day and it helps me get through whatever it is that I'm going through for that day, y'all know. But yeah, this completes this video. I really hope that you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, honey. And if you guys haven't seen my latest Instagram post, Noche to Putear might be coming to a city near you, so don't forget to comment your city because we're trying to figure out where to go to next. But I'm kind of thinking that Texas might be the next location because so many of you guys have been commenting for me to go to Texas. But yeah, girls, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.